Bow.
All right. Welcome. Welcome to Green Light and Banter.
Hello.
This is where you come to listen to the podcast. The podcast.
Oh, my.
So,
you're doomed from Jump Street.
yeah. Well, I mean, it is today. And
it is always today.
It is May 15th, 2024.
Year of our Lord.
Yep. And today is, as promised, via Instagram and Facebook.
What's that even mean? What do you mean Facebook?
The promos go on Facebook, too.
Since when?
Since I've started putting them there.
You know I don't have a Facebook.
It doesn't matter. This is not.
So you could be saying anything on there
That
about
information is not for you.
me. Yeah, you could be doing anything on there.
No, I'm only sharing the same post that's on Instagram.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, today is episode 27.
Doubt it.
It really is. So I wanted to, before we get started with our topic, I wanted to mention that we have an up and coming episode, which
Good.
we will, well, we always do.
I guess.
But this
it.
one is specific.
Okay.
So next month, just about a month away, we're going to have a special guest.
Special guest referee.
Yep. And anyway, our guest is going to be on, and we're going to talk about something very specific. In fact, this individual has written a book.
So he's well above our credentials right now.
Yeah, amazing. So in June, and I'll announce the date specifically, Dr. George Ackerman will be joining us. And he's written a book about his experience as a caregiver for Parkinson's disease. So his book's called The Son's Journey. So George lovingly refers to himself as Sharon's son.
Yeah.
So anyway, just wanted to mention that.
Maybe I should get the book to
Yeah.
prep.
Yeah, I have the book ordered. In fact,
Well, then we'll just hey George, we'll just put it on the photocopier and we'll get me a copy of it that way.
yeah, was supposed to receive it today, but it looks like I should get it tomorrow. So looking forward to reading the book, learning a little bit about our guest and what he's going to talk about. So,
I mean, is he scraping the bottom of the barrel coming to us?
I think he's just wanting to get the word out
Yeah,
by
I
any
agree.
method.
I agree.
So-
I don't mean to make small. I'm just I'm shocked that
Stop
I'm shocked that we're able to
stop belittling yourself, Jamie.
I'm belittling you
need to
too. I mean, you're
Well, that's going too far.
you're just as much in this belittlement as I am.
Well, I mean, we do have an audience that spans parts of the world.
The globe. Rather intrepid, the reach of our voice.
Yeah, I haven't checked the analytics in a few weeks. I don't know if we've added any new countries or continents.
Two things real quick.
Yeah.
Analytics.
What did I say?
You know darn well what you said. You said analytics.
Did not.
You did too? We can check the tape on that. Now, Sonny just make an adjustment. Did I get too loud?
Yes.
Well, okay.
I'm turning you down.
Well, the analytics.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant.
I'm just saying. Oh, I'm so thankful for that. Hey out there.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for my immaturity.
Yeah, I just finished complimenting Jamie on his ability to go straight back to middle school and fit in.
That's hurtful.
Yeah, it's like some people say often, and some people say often.
The correct people say often. The troglodytes say often.
I've found very few people that say often.
Are you making an adjustment again? Am I talking too loud?
No, it's me.
Oh. But the troglodytes say often.
You just said it.
No, you know darn well.
You
what
did. You just
don't
said
you
it.
manipulate this.
So anyway, next month we're gonna have a guest. So I hope everybody looks forward to that because I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be different for us.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Jamie will be able to speak because
Why?
he won't have like a fifth grade song to sing or something.
Oh, I
don't
can
know.
come up with a fifth grade song.
Like
no
the
problem.
Biscuits or whatever.
I have no idea what you're referring to. Not one clue.
You were just singing it.
Oh, hogwash. Balderdash.
Fortunately, I recorded it, so
Did you really?
live on Instagram.
Did you really record it? Because you told me that you didn't.
Well, I thought I didn't.
What the heck's going on here, man?
Fortunately, it was live.
Let me tell you something. That better.
We did just go live on Instagram, but
We failed miserably.
apparently you need to do 1 minute for it to.
Who's got a minute? Who can talk for a minute?
I mean, we did 38 seconds of absolutely nothing.
I don't think I've ever talked for a minute straight in my life.
Really?
Really. So, do we have a topic?
We do have a topic.
Are you starting the clock? Do we even have a clock anymore?
Yeah, I've got a clock.
I don't think you've ran the
Actually,
clock.
I don't have a clock. I have a watch. Okay, it is like straight up 6 p.m. How about that?
Well, I got bed in a couple hours.
So, timer. So, what we wanted to talk about today. So, we had a topic back. Let's see. Episode.
No clue.
You don't keep up with the episodes.
Well, you don't either. You're looking it up on the phone.
Well, I don't want to say it wrong like I always do.
I mean, I doubt anybody's going to hold it against you
Episode 19,
if you say so.
January 10th.
Wait a minute. January 10th was episode 19. We're only on episode 24.
27.
So between January 19th and now, we've only done 8 episodes?
Yeah. Yeah. If you remember, shortly after January 19th, we lost about 2 weeks.
Due to the ice.
And then, there's been things. But I mean, the past few weeks we've done a couple. I mean, we did do we did a podcast makeup exam where we just kind of caught up on everything.
That's true. So, what's the topic?
So episode 19 was, I don't know why that's like that.
Like what?
The mic is so sensitive. Then it's not. That episode was about AI, artificial intelligence.
Not on my watch.
It was artificial. So what I thought we'd kind
Skynet.
of come back to that in a way. So I think this is a
In what way?
valid topic. Well, I wanted to talk about the future of work as it relates to AI.
Okay.
Okay, and like
Give it to me.
how AI going forward will affect industries and specifically some jobs that have been like high demand, fantastic jobs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna give the green light.
And we'll give the banter.
Scoots and goobers.
Keith and Gabers.
Okay. So I've started the clock or the watch, as it may be. So the future of work and how it relates to AI. So I was listening today to a radio show, and the host utilized Google Gemini.
Never heard of it.
Okay. Well, Google Gemini is Google's AI device generator. So he asked Google Google Gemini.
Tires spinning right out of the gate.
Google Gemini, write me 10 questions for a trivia game. And so it generated 10 trivia questions.
Okay.
So let's see. So if I go to Google Gemini and I say, write me 10 questions for a trivia game, and I go for it, what does Google Gemini give me? So in that short period of time, it says, what is the only letter that does not appear on the standard periodic table? Second question, what is the capital of Mongolia? Third, what is the name of the fear of public speaking? So you can see in a matter of 2 seconds.
Well, give it something specific, because if you
Okay.
just say for a trivia game, say, give me 10 questions for a geographical trivia game or something.
For a geography trivia game. Okay, 5 seconds.
Okay.
What's the world's largest desert by area? Bonus point for the continent. 2. Which landlocked country borders the most other countries? What is the name of the sea that separates Africa and Europe? How many continents are there in the world? Now, these aren't like graduate level questions on geography, but I would dare to guess or say that 75% of Americans couldn't answer 30% of these questions.
Right.
Okay, so that I just wanted to use that as an example.
Okay.
Okay, another example is something I've suggested to you to utilize for your lengthy, elaborate emails.
Wait,
You could use an app, AI, to write your emails.
does anybody want that? Listen,
I mean, I think most people are thinking you're using an app to write those emails.
no, people tune into my emails because they're riveting. I'm a natural storyteller, aren't I?
I've heard you say that.
I've been told so, right? I don't know. Listen, I can make my emails shorter, but y'all be like, well, what's wrong with Jamie? Why is his emails?
Why is he so salty?
Listen, I'm somewhat verbose, so I don't know.
I know, you know why? I feel like I know why you do that.
Why?
Because when you're sending an email, you can't convey the use of your hands, what your hands are doing.
So I've substituted hand gestures for just run-on sentences. Although I don't think I'm a victim of run-on, or I don't think I do run-on sentences, but you've accused me of
I think you've done that a few times.
You know what?
Like if there's like 60 words in your sentence, it's probably more than one sentence.
Well, you know what?
Or you just need to make it more concise.
Well, you know what? Y'all can shove it and not get another email from me.
Okay. Well, AI's taken over your email.
AI can't have half of the personality I do on my
Well,
emails.
I'm just saying that there are applications.
Well, I'm going to
Have you seen the commercial where the people are?
No.
It's in an office setting. Okay, it's like 4:49 or something, and they're supposed to have a meeting, and it's a Friday. Of course,
Right.
nobody wants to have a meeting, and so the lady types a message,
Yeah.
and she uses the AI to help make her message sound like we don't need to have this meeting. And she sends it, and everybody replies, meeting avoided.
Yeah, you see, that's where AI can shove it, because that's going to lead to a ton of trouble.
Do you want to have the meeting?
No, it has nothing to do with the meeting. You know, you can bag the meeting. I'm talking about there's already been cases of scamming elderly people with AI like that.
Oh, yeah.
And so I have no use for that. You know who needs AI to type up an email? I know I'm going back to this, but people that were at a young age were given one of these and have no social talent to say what they need to say. And so
Like as if you're having a conversation.
yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
No, I think you're right.
People that never really have read a book.
Right. Or gone to the library to get a book.
Gone to the library to get a book.
I mean, I think that's coming back, though.
I still go to the library.
I think people are appreciating the nostalgia of that. However, that's not our topic.
Well, okay. Sorry. You reined me in.
So I think some of the things, I mean, let's think about this. Jobs in the future. Professional headshot photographer. Gone.
Oh, that's been gone for a little while now.
Gone.
Yeah.
Hollywood actors. Gone.
And I'm sorry for some of you out there, OnlyFans models.
Gone.
Gone. Thank God.
Foot models.
Thank God.
Gone.
Out of here.
So,
Get them kicks out the door.
I mean, for a few dollars, you can purchase an app that will create all that for you. And I feel like we experienced a bit of that with Hollywood's years ago, whereas I'm trying to think of the first time I saw something like that.
Like what?
Whereas you had a movie, let's say it's a sequel. I can think of a Star Wars movie, whereas one of the generals on the Death Star had already passed away.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
General Tarkington, or I should know this.
I don't know it.
Anyway, the guy was probably, if he were alive, he'd be 100 and some years old.
Yeah.
He was in the original 50 years ago, or nearly 50 years ago.
And
But
they brought him back on Rogue One.
that's it.
Yep.
Right. And it was good,
But you could
pretty
tell.
good.
Yeah.
But you knew something was askew. So all they need in Hollywood's a green screen, an actor with the suit and the little dots on.
Well,
Right?
you look at the Avatar movies. I mean, you still have to have actors to portray the lines and everything, but it's all CGI and
Yeah, but that's even, we've gotten to the point now where they can replicate the voices.
right.
What about the guy who, was it the principal of a school? Where he replicated the guy's voice?
Oh, I think this is out of Texas. It was a teacher who had a issue with the principal and replicated the principal's voice on AI to make some racist comments towards the teacher.
To use against him.
Yeah, and it went through a full trial, not a trial, but a board review before I think it finally came out that the guy used AI. So that right there, stuff like that. I mean, and people getting duped out of their life savings because people call elderly people.
Well, and that's, when we talk about that, we're talking about the very near past.
yeah,
Let's say months
yeah,
or a year. But if we think about AI or artificial intelligence or automation, Think about how the assembly line workers' job has been phased out.
Oh man, yeah.
So robots and automation, that's artificial intelligence,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I mean, they can automate that. Those things can make millions of replications.
And I'm assuming the food service industry is soon to.
Oh, you know, I just thought of this. You cannot go to a restaurant now, fast food, I'm speaking of, that a recent build within the past year or two, they don't take your order. You have to go put your order in on a screen.
Yeah.
They don't, there's no cashier to say, "Welcome to Taco Bell. May I take your order?"
I'll have it your
You go in and there's like 6 screens. You put your order in and then you just wait on it. You pay it, wait.
Think what that's going to rob us of. All those fights on Instagram you see between the fast food cashier and some derelict out there waiting for his or her.
That's great.
I know, right?
I mean, everything I do fast food now is on the app. So I order it before I even get there.
Yeah, I'm asked all the time, are you using the app? No, I'm not using your app.
So they give you a lot of benefits and rewards for that, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still I'm gonna fight the
Can I tell you why I like it?
why?
And if my wife's listening, she'll know. So we took a trip to. We went out west a few years ago. I guess it's about 3 years ago. So we had flown into Las Vegas, spent a couple hours in Vegas. I'd had enough.
That seems
It's not my thing.
right.
So we drove out from Vegas to St. George, Utah, where that was our launching point for our trip, our adventures. And so the boys were like, "Oh, there's a Del Taco here in town. We want to give it a try." So Del Taco, Taco Bell, you know, something different. They have burgers and tacos.
Burger tacos.
I don't think they have burger tacos. Anyway, it'd been a long day. So we're in the drive-through line. There's 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
We get close to ordering. Of course, nobody can decide what to order. My anxiety sets in.
As you that is wont to do.
So I am completely enraged and lose all self-control. And so I say, "We're leaving." So I put the car in reverse to back out. Well, there's like a full-size pickup behind me. Thankfully, the rental car had the automatic stop thing. So it stopped the car before I hit him.
Yes, thankfully.
Yeah. So I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot." So I get out and go back to apologize to this guy. Okay, mind you, the car has California tags. So this guy's probably already mad at me.
Right.
Just so I go back to
the car
apologize.
you're in has
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go back to apologize, and he says, "Should you even be blankety driving?" And I said, "Probably not in this condition." So I'm like, okay, refocus, regroup, get back in the car. We order. I go up. I say, "Okay, I'm going to pay for this guy's food behind me." The guy was ordering for like 73 people.
Oh my gosh.
His order was like $50 or something. So the apps are nice. Everybody decides what they want before we get there.
Wait.
pull up.
How was that an app story? All I could tell that was a short-tempered patron story.
It completely relieves my drive-through anxiety.
Oh, so you can get it all squared away before
Everything's done before we get there. I pull up
Okay.
and they say, "Are you using the app?" I'm like, "Yeah." Mobile order for Greg.
Yeah, okay.
They're like, "Please pull forward." Already paid for. Done.
Okay.
It's been fantastic for me.
Well, I'd like to point
Is that
out.
AI?
I was about to say, I'd like to point out that you steered us off topic this time.
I think that's AI.
That's not has nothing to do with AI. Apps?
We have removed the app is artificial intelligence. We've removed that interaction.
An app is AI? I always just thought an app was a computer program.
Well, that's what AI is,
Oh
Jamie.
my gosh, this whole world.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I think I'm right, as usual.
I got you. Well, that was an interesting story of your short-tempered.
Right. I know. It's called anxiety.
Well,
Gets the best of us,
yeah, I understand.
or the worst of us.
I understand. Well, so I was thinking, though, that you have become quite the AI connoisseur lately, though, with your picture makings, as people would see on the Greenlight and Banter Instagram page.
Yeah. So I don't think we've mentioned it, but we do have an Instagram page,
It's the Gram,
the Gram.
or is it Insta?
I think it's called Instagram.
Okay, sure.
I mean,
Don't
there's
play
no need
along-
to.
Don't play along with that at all.
There's no need to church it up.
I'm not churching it up. I'm just trying to stay hip, trying to stay cool.
I mean, you can make a post on the Gram at the DG.
okay, dadgummit.
That's where you're going.
You're gonna make me work blue here soon.
But if you listen to the podcast, you can check out the Instagram page.
And you'll see some of Greg's finest AI works.
Yeah. So I like to make photos with AI.
The way you said that.
So a lot of people have thought, in fact, one of our friends thought that we were actually in Japan because of one of the posts.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I had no comment on that one.
Yeah, so nobody will let me take their picture now.
Well, no, because you just pop up with some ridiculous picture.
I think they're great.
yeah,
There's no harm.
There's no harm. No, you're doing fine.
I mean, Jamie was off on corporate training and he was having a great time.
Yeah, you posted
Laughing
a
it
picture
up.
of me where my hair's doing something.
It was the lighting.
Is the lighting?
It was definitely the lighting.
Okay, it looked like wispy hair.
So with the whole conversation about AI, something I would say is, what does the future of the workplace look like? Now, we experienced a bit of that during the COVID time, whereas people went virtual. So that was a very handy use of AI, whereas we could do virtual assessments, Teams meetings. Now, I will say I do not enjoy the virtual conferences where in our industry we used to go gather in some city and have fun and do stuff, socialize, network. And companies are spending thousands of dollars on these virtual trade shows.
Yeah, of course, I appreciate the virtual trade shows. Now, what I don't appreciate...
Because you don't like to travel.
Just, who needs to stay in a hotel to talk to people, period. But...
So you're not going to Guatemala.
I hadn't decided yet, man. Let's not bring that to light. Although I did see something next week. You have a meeting or something, but one thing I don't appreciate about the virtual stuff is it's given an excuse for a lot of people to work from home. Oh, I got to work from home this week.
I think that's kind of resolved itself.
Has it? I don't think it has.
Well, I think you're right because I did experience that yesterday with the meeting.
Yeah.
Because someone had a crisis.
A crisis.
I don't.
Somebody break in or something?
That's what was said. However, I think their terminology was. That was basically what I wanted to say was no. we are actually having the crisis.
Yeah.
That's why we're having this meeting.
Yeah. Now, I understand people wanting to work from home. I get it, but it's just that when we had the ice, I technically worked from home. I despised every second of it.
There's too many distractions.
And plus, there's something nice about walking into your house after a hard day of work, whereas I was working until
If you have a sanctuary.
if you have sanctuary, that's another topic. But I'd get done and I'd look at the clock, like, oh, it's 6:45. I've been working much longer.
Well, I liked it when we started our new endeavor because I was doing everything I was doing was just computer work. So I would get up early.
Mm-hmm.
I'd start about 6. Mm-hmm. I'd be finished. Of course, at that time, we really only had one branch working, not 3. So I'd finish in about 2.5, 3 hours. And I'd be available the whole day to do things. And I would schedule meetings with manufacturers and stuff. But it allowed me to take advantage of the day.
Yeah. But didn't it feel like your worlds were colliding?
No, because it was different for me. No, I can separate my worlds just fine. I had a separate space. I built a space just for that.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
But I do think that the future of the workplace looks much different. And
Oh, yeah.
people who are embracing this artificial intelligence stuff, all this automation, it's gonna change a lot of things. That's one of the things I am concerned about for Zach with his video production. Mm-hmm. Although I still believe that there's an element of art in that. But a lot of that with these microprocessors and software systems, there's a lot of things they can do.
Oh, well, I mean, there will always be a art house situation for that line of work. I mean, you'll always have we have here in Knoxville something called Downtown West Cinemas. Mm-hmm. And they deal in a lot of independent films.
Central Cinema. He did say some of his classmates that are seniors their films were being shown at Central.
Great, yeah. I mean,
that's cool.
Independent films will always be a thing.
Well, there's going to be people to appreciate it.
Now, big studios, it's going to go completely AI because it's much like this industry we're in where the larger companies have to answer to budget meetings and to investors and everything. So they're going to go more.
Oh, investor groups.
Yeah, they're going to go more private equity firms and everything. They're going to go more towards that. But no, I think the independent filmmaker will always be a thing.
Well, it will be for people who appreciate that.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Jamie, we've exploded our time.
I don't even know what that sentence means.
We've ran right through.
Have we? We've just been talking for 5 minutes.
No, we've been on for 34 minutes.
Son of a gun.
Son of a gun.
STB.
I did ask Andrew if we could do a remote with him in Chicago because this is his final week.
Yeah.
But he's busy this evening.
Well, he's busy being taken out by his coworkers. So I don't blame him. I mean, who wants to... Honestly, these kids, they don't want to waste their time talking to us.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to talk to their father?
Well, I mean, everybody wants to talk to their father, but...
Fajer?
Their father and some weird dude that's sitting next to their father. Yeah, who wants to...
Yeah, that's true.
Wait. You know what?
True that.
You don't have to keep saying.
Wait, what is it? What do they say?
I don't have any idea.
It's one of those words. No cap.
Indubitably.
No cap.
There's no cap here.
Obviously, we're indoors. Why would we have a cap on?
The only time I have a cap on is when I'm fishing to block the sun.
No cap.
That there
Bet.
is bet one.
Bet.
Isn't that there or something? That over there.
No. That part.
That part. That part.
You always said that there.
Well, I mean, that makes more sense than that part.
That part.
That over there. Oh, look, there's that.
Bet.
You better believe it. No cap here.
No, it's just no cap.
Well, you got to allow me some type of artistic integrity.
Yeah.
I think I'm just stuck perpetually in an uncool phase. I don't know when I'm going to get out of it.
Yeah, middle school.
I used to be pretty cool.
You know what? I don't worry about it because I make my own cool.
We're doomed.
Just like I make my own fashion in my shoe game.
I don't want to talk about your shoe game. I've heard enough about your dang shoe game.
I didn't know I had a shoe game.
I didn't either. Evidently, I have no shoe game.
Well, I mean, your family's from Alabama, so no shoes is acceptable.
I've had enough of you disparaging my bloodline, sir. I'm going to hang up on this, or what the equivalent of hanging up.
You can hang up.
Yeah.
I'm hanging up on you.
Pull the cord on my mic here.
All right. All right. Well, that's going to be a wrap today.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Bet.
That there. Later. Love you.